Happy Angel Message Monday. So we have a last quarter moon coming up on Friday. We just had a full moon last week. So we're in this waning phase as we are getting rid of and letting go of. So for Angel Message Monday today, set the intention of what is it that I can let go of. And so because we're in this last quarter moon, the card deck I'm choosing to use is the Power of Surrender. I should say the card deck I was called to use. It's by Judith Orloff, and I really loved this card deck to help inspire ideas and thoughts and nudges of where to let go deeper and bigger. So choose position 1, 2, or 3 and think about, what can I let go of? What can I shift? What can I change? What can I say goodbye to? So if you're choosing position 1, it feels like there's so much inner knowing that's coming in. So the first thing I want to say with this position is to perhaps let go of old ideas and old beliefs and old thought forms. And the card that you get is Surrender Procrastination. Now this is a really interesting one because we are headed towards a time of slowing down. But if there is something that you have been procrastinating on, I would think it's time to move forward and take action. My eye really notices the green on this card, which is heart healing. So if you do want to do anything empowered for your health, I would say do that. Take a jump start. Do that now. But taking action is going to be very helpful at this time. If you slow down, you're only distracting yourself. So don't slow down. Keep going. Keep moving forward. Now, a couple weeks ago, I used the Wordsmith journal cards, and we got some good feedback on those. Because it's a letting go period, whenever there's a waning moon, I like to also write because there's a letting go. So if you're choosing position 1, I'm going to give you a journal prompt with that too. You can write about your first love. Write about your first love. So maybe there's some new relationship energy coming in. If you're choosing position 2 today, the card that you get is Surrender Your Belief in Scarcity. So what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of not having? And what are you afraid of doing because there might not be money? What are you afraid of there? Open to the infinite law of abundance, open to the oneness, and really trust that all that you have is right, it's divine, and all that you need, you will have. All that you need will be provided for you. So what would you do? Would you do something different this month or this week if money weren't a thing? And maybe this could be a nudge to tithe. That might be a really cool thing to do. Now, if you're choosing position 2, the journal prompt you get is, where are you happiest in relationships? So there's some relationship prompts here today. So maybe we have to all surrender to some relationship things. So all of these cards, they have different themes, and we're really in the relationship area with positions 1 or 2. So maybe there's some surrendering beliefs and emotions around relationships if you're choosing this position. And finally, if you're choosing position 3, I'm going from the middle of the deck. Don't I love this one? Surrender worry. You know, if you're choosing position 3, I'm going to include this month, this week. Well, this month, yes, because we have been doing the moon rituals, but I'm going to include this week a great meditation that can be used to surrender worry. And so really commit to yourself, say yes, and just know that everything that you could possibly need is provided for, but focus on the empowerment and the energy of your heart center, knowing that if I can live in each present moment, if I can just be in each present moment, if I can be with my breath, then there's really nothing to worry about because I don't have the past or future. All I'm doing is here right now, and in this moment, right now, there's nothing to worry about. Here in this moment, I am okay. So really surrender your worry. Make a commitment to yourself to say, you know what? I'm going to choose to be okay. I'm going to choose to be in light in this moment. Now, if you're choosing this position, the card that you get for a journal prompt is, where are you currently saying yes in your life when you should really say no? And that might actually help with some of the worry that transpires. So where are you saying yes in your life where you should really be saying no, or you could be saying no? So there we have it. Let's just choose one more for all of us here today. Surrender your ego. So let's say goodbye to a little bit of our ego. And the ego is good. Our ego is really purposeful. It's our ego that tells us, hey, let's not go do this thing that could harm us. Like, our ego is very helpful at times. But then there are times that our ego edges God out, right? I think it was Wayne Dyer that said that. I'm not sure in this moment, but we really have to be present with where we are and where we're being led divinely. And the rest follows, the rest flows. So what can you let go of? What can you surrender to this week? There's a lot of relationship energy that's happening, that's showing up here. And just a lot of nudges and encouragement to be present in breath. And I really like that position about worry. I'm wondering if I'm going to choose that when I go back. All right, I'm sending you big love. Have a good week.